Hi, welcome back to Moose and Chemistry. This is metric conversion lesson number 1. What we're going to do is we're going to look to the right of the blackboard for a moment, and you can see all these symbols and numbers and values which represent the metric system. All right, so now let's say, for example, I want to convert one metric unit to another metric unit. Is it hard to do? No, not really. Let's give you an example. Let's say 25 kilograms, right? And I want to change that to, let's say, decigrams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from here to here. All right, now, first thing I do is I write down the number, 25. Okay, does it have a decimal point? I don't see one, so I'm going to give it the number. Which one has the number? The kilograms, right? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That tells me that I'm going to move it 4 places to the right. The arrow always points to the smaller unit. So we're going to move this 4 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And reestablish our decimal there. So we put in zeros in our empty cups there. And this is going to be 250,000. That is just pretty darn easy. Okay, notice that I don't use commas, because at SI units, we don't use commas, all right? Commas are considered decimals in Asia. So the idea of having one particular set of standards is so that the whole world works together with standards. Let's try another problem. Let's say I have 34.79 centigrams, okay? And we're going to put that right there. And we want to go to, let's say, decagrams. All right, so first thing I do is I'm going to write down the number, 34.79. And remember, we're going from here to here, right? So does it have a decimal? Yes, it does. So since it has a decimal, there's no need to write the decimal again. All right, so next thing I want to do is, which one has the number? Why, the centigram does. So we put the X there. Which one's larger, decagrams or centigrams? Obviously, decagrams are, because it gets larger going up. You can see that by looking at these numbers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw the arrow going towards the centigrams, right? So now let's count how many spaces we're going to move it. 1, 2, 3. We moved it 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So in this case, now our answer is going to be 0.03479. Now let's do one more. Okay, so I'm going to erase this one more time. We're going to do one more problem. This time, let's do something different with a different unit. Let's say we have 31.09 deciliters. All right? And we want to convert that to hectoliters. Okay, first things first. Write down the number, 31.09. And then the second thing you want to do, so you're going to go from deciliter right here to hectoliter right there, okay? So which one's larger? Remember, going up the scale is larger. So the hectoliter is larger than the deciliter, so the arrow points towards the deciliter. So now, does it have a decimal point? It sure does, 31.09. So now we're going to put an X with the deci because that's where the number starts. 1, 2, 3. We're going to move it 3 spaces to the left. 1, 2, 3. Notice that in the last problem we were doing grams. Now we're doing liters. So the change in the unit doesn't really matter. So we write 0.03109. All right, so let's try one more. Okay, just one more we're going to do here. Let's try one with meters. All right, so now we're going to pick meters, and let's say we have got 5 kilometers, right? 5 kilometers. And we want to go to, let's say, centimeters. Okay, first thing you do is write down the number. Does it have a decimal? No, it doesn't, so you're going to give it. Which is larger, the kilometer or the centimeter? Obviously the kilometer is, because it's higher on the scale. So that means the arrow is going to go towards the centimeter. So now let's count, and which one has the number? The kilometer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to use 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we put in those empty cups, zeros. And this is going to be 500,000 centimeters. Again, notice I don't put commas in there because commas are decimals in Asian. All right, so that's it. You guys be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Moosing Chemistry.